Hello, my name is Gabriela Lopez, and today I'm here to explain to you how positive psychology has expanded my knowledge and how it's developed personal growth to me, and particularly the topic optimism. So, one day at work, I was at lunch with one of my colleagues, and we were just catching up, and she randomly asked me, how do you do it? How do you maintain a smile and just try to have it all together? And I know there's times you have difficult times and you go through it, and I just answered with one quick answer. I just keep a smile and I just try to maintain positive and just try to be happy. So optimism is essential and influences human behavior in multiple levels, including personal, biological, institutional, global, and so many more cultural dimensions. Positive psychology has suggests numerous ways on how human beings can promote individual happiness, as discussed in this topic. So, optimism as human nature can be described as one way to make civilization possible, according to Freud. However, though, people may think that optimism is something that you are innate with, you are born with. However, I believe that it is something that you are taught with, something that you are learned, and how people can go wrong and then change an interest on how to make things right. So, research cites that happiness and positivity are considered to be individual choices, something that you choose the way you want to live your life. And it is suggests that it is one's responsibility to influence positive behavior and attitude to see the world as I see it, as beautiful as it can be, rather than pessimists or people that view life to be negative in a world full of insecurities and flaws. First, I will be explaining to you how optimism results in overall human happiness and how it can eliminate self-blame. So, an optimist takes bad results as an opportunity to learn. I know sometimes in life, we think that a bad event occurs and it's we blame ourselves for it, but instead, we should turn it around and make it an event or an opportunity to grow from it, and then that just makes it. Also, there are definite characteristics in how we can promote happiness, individual happiness particularly, and how it can reduce stress. People that are optimistic rarely complain on they always say oh, how bad things happen to good people. I'm a true believer that everything happens for a reason, and I think when something happens, we should just find a automatic solution or alternative, and then sometimes that outcome could be a better choice for your life. Also, I think people who are optimistic are always grateful for their achievements. I know I recently just got into grad school. Also, optimists, they emphasize on the good things in life. I know that I am always grateful for my family, my job, my education, my friends, the people that are surrounded by you that have a positive impact on you is a really good thing. And people that have a good influence on you, you should be proud and happy that you have all those good things around you. I think also optimists have a brighter future, that they always try to ignore the evil things, and I know you have to accept the bad things in reality. Second, I'm here to examine how human beings can overcome obstacles and remain cheerful while trying to be optimistic. So I think remaining hopeful is the key to just defeating life obstacles. I think sometimes people say, oh, you're being too hopeful, you never know where it can go. But I believe if you have the positive mindset and you truly believe this is your path, I think it could happen. Also, I think optimism makes humans believe that they have whatever it takes to achieve their goals. I think any person is capable of doing whatever they want and achieving their dreams as long as they have the positive mindset, willpower, and motivation to achieve whatever they want to do. Also, I think optimistic helps individuals maintain a happy life in a jovial mood, even during the hardest times. I know sometimes in life we go through it, whether it's school, personal family problems, or unfortunately a tragic event that has completely turned your life around. I believe if we are surrounded by positive people and doing things that we enjoy, a happy life. Also, optimistic individuals keep the think now attitude. If we have something that doesn't go right or doesn't satisfy our expectations, I think we should turn it around and not make everything perfect. Third, I'm here to discuss the power of optimism, how it is such a powerful tool and how it can change the view of pessimists and make you believe in the way optimism believe and view life. So the first step to understand is how our thoughts are the origin of our feelings. I feel like sometimes people don't like to express how they truly feel because they just don't want to tell people how they're really feeling. And I believe if we as people have internal dialogues and we're able to describe and comment on our feelings, people can listen to you and you can have a voice. And I feel like if you speak out your feelings, you're able to really deliver and say how you feel. I think it's super important that we pay attention to our thoughts and evaluate whether they are positive or negative. I know people don't like to really tell people how they are feeling, and like they don't want to see them go through it because they just want life to be perfect. But sometimes I think in an event or a failure that happens to you, I think it's crucial that we just right at that moment really evaluate what happened and like the external forces that are around us. And instead of just blaming ourselves that we are the reason why this happened, we should really evaluate why it happened and what can it be better and what can we do to improve ourselves so that this doesn't happen again, and if anything, can make us better people and it's a better outcome. I believe also that if we choose an environment or an area of being around positive people or positive thinkers, I think it allows yourself to just think of a reason to smile and to inspire yourself and to inspire others. My job, I work for a high school with students with special needs. And I always think to myself, like, oh, I may be having it rough, but these kids, like, they make my day and, like, they make the best out of anything they want. Last but not least, I will analyze how my personal growth and my cultivation has allowed me to exercise optimism and how I've applied it to my life recently. So I believe that positive psychology has allowed me to incorporate positive thinking into my life problems. I also think remaining optimistic has helped me overcome my obstacles. I know I'm super hard on myself and I just want everything to be at the key, and sometimes in life it doesn't go my way and I just have to learn how to adapt it, and sometimes that alternative has become a better choice in that obstacle I'm going through, and I just try to make the best out of it. Also, I think optimism has guaranteed happiness in my life, and I always work hard to achieve a better future for myself. I think overall that learning about positive psychology, about human happiness, has enlightened me in my strength, has allowed me to grow and use my talents, my skills, my abilities, and to utilize that to live a happy life. I think also all individuals have the right to live whatever life they want to live and maintain a positive and happy life. And I think any decision that you make, whether it's a life changing decision or if it's just like the little things, as long as you have a positive attitude and you have a positive mindset, I think you are able to do anything. And as long as you're happy and you're surrounded by positive people, I think you're going to live a great and happy life. And I'm so glad that I've been able to learn about positive psychology, and I've been able to apply it to my daily life, and I'm so grateful for it. Thank you so much.